Once again, Manley was right. Hi, this is Nathan Harrison for FineRemodel.com. There's really no substitute for experience in construction. It's good to have an engineering type of understanding of the different issues in construction, but the fact is, experience is king. This is a picture of me with my mentor, Manley Hopper. Now, Manley was very adamant about some things, and one of those things was the way you build stairs for a deck. Here's the way he taught me to do it. This top step that rests on the stringer right here is simply an extension of the deck, and then the second step on the stringer is the first actual step down. Now, this requires a longer stringer, but it has the benefit of having a much longer connection between the stringer and the rim joist of the deck. Now notice here that this top of the stringer is going to be at a slightly lower height than the joists of the deck, and that's because the top step on the stringer will be 2x stock and the deck material will be usually more like 1-inch stock. So there's going to need to be about a 1/2 inch difference between those two heights. Now if you go online and you look for directions on how to build stairs for a deck, this is what you're going to find. You're going to find the stringer coming up and attached a little bit here to the rim joist, but mostly to a secondary brace that is attached to the rim joist. Now the big question that should occur to you at this point is, how is that secondary brace attached to the rim joist? Well, there's really only one way you can do it, which is to run 2x4s up and down, connecting them together. And then the next question you should ask is, how secure is that? Well, Manley didn't think it was secure enough. And so I took note of that, but I didn't have very strong feelings about it one way or the other. I thought, well, I see some logic to it, but it might be overkill. But I've come to think differently. I was entering this house through the front entrance, which was a deck with wooden stairs leading up to it. I was entering the house a few weeks ago, and I noticed it was a little noisy, a little squeaky, and it seemed to be something wasn't right. It looked like it maybe was moving a bit much as you stepped on it, and because I had to carry some things in, I decided to get under and look at it. Here's what I saw on the other side. You can see they've built this stairs just right according to the textbook, but this piece of the stringer has split, and now it's created a situation where this stairs was about to fall. Now, looking at this picture, I think we all can agree that this is not a good method, but it isn't so obvious when it's being done and all the lumber is fresh and everything looks good. Here's looking from the back, and there's one of these wood 2x4 stub braces on either side, and basically those two simply nailed into the rim joist and into the brace are all that was keeping this person's family from crashing 7 feet to the ground with this stair. I installed this metal strap just for my own safety, and I notified the homeowner of the danger of these steps. And it's a bit funny, but it's really more sad, is that people had been going up these steps and seeing the same warning signs that I saw apparently for months or even years, and no one had ever gotten underneath and actually looked at it. Now, using metal tie plates can help, and I recommend it, but it's not a silver bullet, and you should beware of poor carpentry being masked by lots of strong tie type doodads. One final thought here. Wood is our friend. Wood is wonderful in that it makes lots of noise and shows lots of signs before it actually fails and drops, or whatever failing might mean. And we have to listen to those signs and take them seriously and investigate them.